Hi everyone, I'm here with Nirmit, Parikh, founder and CEO of Apna, which is on the mission to connect India's blue and grey collar workers. Nirmit, this has traditionally been a segment that has not had the opportunity to connect with each other. Can you tell us why you wanted to go after this demographic?
The mission of Apna is to help connect people to opportunities. And we do this by doing three things: helping people build professional identity, give them access to jobs, and solve for the network gap. Solving for network gap becomes very important. Think of two individuals. Think of a Rahul who is born in Delhi, and just 30 kilometers away from Rahul, you have a Fatima who is born in Ghaziabad. Rahul is born in a very privileged family and goes to the best school. After that, goes to the best college, has this great network. Through this network, gets great opportunities and becomes successful. Fatima is not born in such a privileged family. She is always struggling with day-to-day needs. If you see, for both Rahul and Fatima, there's one thing which is very common in today's India, and that is a smartphone and an internet. And what Apna does, it allows them to kind of create a level playing field so that every Rahul, every Fatima gets access to the best opportunities.
A lot of people have tried going after this segment before, and most companies haven't worked. You guys have cracked it, in a very short span. And I think a large part of that is because the communities you built. People are sharing lots and lots of ideas with each other, sharing tips and tricks, and they are benefiting from being part of this broader group. How have you built communities?
Communities are heart of Apna. People come for jobs at Apna and then stay back for the communities. One of the examples that comes to my mind is Jyoti Shukla. So Jyoti came to Apna app and within a couple of hours finds a job as a nurse. Few days into her job, they are struggling with medical kits in their hospital. And she reaches out to the nursing community, and all the nurses in nearby hospital come together and try to fulfill Jyoti's need and their hospital needs. So we have seen people actually moving mountains with communities and creating orbital change in their and others' lives.
If I look back at many of the features and even this community design that you've built, it's really the result of user-obsessed, product-focused culture that you've built. How have you gone about building this culture?
So the cornerstone of Apna's success has been crazy user obsession and the speed of experimentation. So today, the version of Apna which you see is our 104th iteration. That means we do more than one release per week, and we ship out at least one new feature a week. And we do this at scale and at the speed even today. We talk to more than 20,000 users individually in one-on-one, chat, via phone or in person to understand their day-to-day lives and what they like or dislike about Apna. And all these insights basically get converted to product features, which we discuss in each meeting and we try to ship out week-on-week basis. For example, during one of our discussion, we realized that blue and grey collar workers take a lot of pride in helping each other. And that insight got converted to a product feature called Clap. So whenever somebody helps each other to find a job, to learn a new skill, they can give claps to each other. And this clap has basically become a social currency on the app. We give users labels like silver, gold, and diamond. And these labels basically acts as social statuses on the app, and which has been a key feature.
Nirmit, one of the things that makes me most proud about Apna is the impact we're having in society. Today, Apna has over 8 million users. You guys are facilitating 7.5 million job applications a month. We realize that many of these users aren't successful in their job application, but have the aspiration to get a better, higher paying job. And that brings us to one of the other opportunities that you and I have spoken about several times, which Apna has, which is around bridging the skilling gap. How are you planning to address this?
On Apna, we see 40% of our users actually fail these interviews. And with our proprietary algorithm and skilling taxonomy, we exactly know where the user fails. We know this user failed because this user didn't know Microsoft Excel, or this user failed because they didn't know how to do tele, or they didn't know how to do working or how to speak working English. So at this point of time, we actually go and we want to inject ourselves and basically help them teach that new skill and learn the new skill. And we also want to connect them to peers who are actually good at the skills. And so they can form a study group and can learn. And this is how we plan to solve the skilling gap which exists inside the community.
It's amazing to see Apna provide millions of Indians with access to opportunities they wouldn't have had otherwise. It's fantastic to be partners with you in this journey.